Mr. Adele. Today we're going to work on the skill of kicking. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice some technique. I'll give you some tips on kicking a ball. If you have some type of indoor ball that would work best, it could be an indoor soccer ball, it could be a kick ball of some type, an indoor soccer ball or something soft. If you're kicking inside your house, if you're going outside to try this, you could try with a regular soccer ball. The first thing you want to do is put the soccer ball in a safe place. Make sure you have some space to practice your technique. When we start, we want to back up a good couple steps so that we have some space to step into the ball. So we're not just doing a stationary kick, we want to take a couple steps into the ball. When we go to hit the ball, or kick the ball I should say, we want to make sure we plant our foot beside. So I'm going to plant my left foot beside, I'm going to kick with my right foot, I'm going to try and kick with my laces. So I'm not trying to kick with my toes, I'm trying to kick with my laces on the ball. So when I put it all together, I go back a couple steps, I step into it and give a nice solid kick. Alright? You can try that with any type of ball as long as you have a little bit of space. So I'm going to try that with a regular soccer ball as well, an indoor ball. So same thing, I back up a few steps. Then I want to make sure I can also use my arms a little bit for balance so my arms can come out when I kick. So when I step into it a little bit harder, I want to make sure I kick just like that. So if you can find a safe spot to practice some of that technique, some of that kicking, you can try that now. And I'm going to give you a couple activities to try after a couple little game ideas. Okay, after you've practiced your technique a little bit with kicking, now we can do some activities. One of the first activities you can set up is just some type of net. You can use a net like I use, a hockey net here for example, or if you just have a target at home, like a cone, a pillow, or something that you can kick the ball at. What you do is make sure you have some space, you can back up a little bit, and then what I'm going to ask you to do is just take a step back and try and see if you can get the ball into the target. Okay? If you have another ball, you can try that again. I just knocked the target almost over. And you can try the same thing with another ball. And then if you have a third ball, you can have that set up and ready to go as well. Okay, so the first activity I'd like you to try is just some target practice. If you can find a target at home or create a target, that would be great. You can try to create some sort of little maze. You can use anything you have around the house that you can dribble the ball around. When I say dribble the ball, I mean use your feet to move the ball around the cones. When you get to the last cone or the last object you've placed down, you can take a shot from there and practice your kicking. So you just want to have some control, try and get around the cones. Okay, when you're done, try it. Okay, so try that out next. One last thing you could try for kicking is you could set up an activity like bowling. So I've set up some pins here, but you can set up anything at home that you can knock down. And get a ball, set that up, and when you're ready, I would back up a little more than this example, but I would back up a little more, and when you're ready, you can try and knock things down. That's a little loud. Other activities you could do is you could just pass around a soccer ball with a family member outside or in a house. Just maybe make sure you have a safe place to do all this. So that was our skill for today. We were working on kicking. Take care. Bye.